If you could only program one event to find the fittest on Earth, what would that event be?
That's a great question. One event to find the fittest. Is it something I create from scratch, or is it something that exists? Either.
Either. You can decide.
Could be a triplet. Probably involve thrusters. Probably involve pull-ups or muscle-ups. And it involve running.
Okay.
And so, to find the fittest, I would keep the weight moderate to light heavy. So maybe for the men, 135 to 155, call it 10 to 12 reps. Bar muscle ups, maybe the same exact 10 to 12 reps. Toss in a 400 and call it 4 to 5 rounds of that. That's what I think. It's just an overall fitness. And here's why: the thrusters it's going to demonstrate strength and capacity to move a barbell, rep it out. If you can, move that well, you're a strong athlete. There's also a mental grind aspect of a thruster that I really like and appreciate, that you have to fight and push through. Bar muscle up at high rep. That's not a super high rep, but at 4 or 5 rounds, it's more rep. It's higher reps. It's obviously a very full displays full mastery of body weight movements, especially for CrossFit athletes. And then the run, because running does matter, and it does show some ability to move your body from point A to point B efficiently. And you can see people who can do the first two things very well, but not be able to run. So you lose that measurement or aspect. So I think a triplet of those three things, without giving it much more thought than just being put on the spot, like you put me on the spot, that would be my answer.
Okay.
Damn. I thought it was a fucking great, absolutely fantastic answer, whether you agree with them or not. I just thought it was a great answer. Go ahead, Bill, chomping at the bit. Triplet. Thrusters, moderately heavy, muscle ups, and running 4 or 5 rounds.
It's a GWM. Are you kidding me? Like, that's classic CrossFit. You can't get much more classic CrossFit than thrusters and pull-ups. Throwing running in there. I liked his reasons for what he said. I think me personally, if we were looking at the games level, I would want the weight heavier. And if you're worried about the capacity amount of it or time of it, you can bring the amount of rounds down, but get the weight up a little heavier so that you do have a true strength component rather than just a pure capacity component.
Like
I think for these, yeah, something like that. Because I think when you're around there, because I think the 135, 95 for games athletes is like 95, 65 for the regular population. So you got to up it up a little bit, because I don't think Fran shows strength; it shows capacity. But so you need to ramp that up somehow. But I like that. I think I would have said something like I think when she first said it, the first thing that popped into my head was Hollyman, because it's clean, it's handstand push-ups, and it's wall balls. 30 rounds of 1, 2, was it 1, 4, 8 or something like that? Same sort of deal. But I like it. I like that one.
This is like his workout's like Kelly.
Yeah,
right.
It is.
Yeah, it's Kelly plus.
Dude, the first thing I thought of was either First Cut or Nasty Nancy.
First Cut's awesome.
At First Cut, it has everything. If you've ever done Nasty Nancy,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
What's Nasty Nancy?
You have to be. It's like it's 5 rounds, 500-meter run, 15 overhead squats at 185, 125, and then 15 bar facing burpees. But to be able to push that, and if you've ever done that workout, it's so much worse doing it than when it looks on paper. It's impossible to run like any kind of fast. You have to be so fit to actually push this workout.
Yeah.
And like those are not light overhead squats.
No.
To go unbroken on
not
this
for that many rounds.
Yeah,
but again, games level.
It's fitting. It's fitting.
Yeah. I like it. I think that's awesome.
First, I know it doesn't have a gymnastics element, but just fitness. I love this workout.
Yeah, I think that I will always say that the greatest event that was ever made was First Cut, because of what it had to do.
I agree with that.
The way, like when it came out, I was blown away. I was so shocked at how good of an event that was.
4 rounds, 400-meter run, 3 legless rope climbs, and then 7 snatches at 185, 135.
Like so running snatches and
legless rope climbs.
Legless rope
Yeah,
climbs.
because you're catching everyone who can't do one piece.
I mean, when you see top games athletes failing a 185 snatch, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This kept Hunter out of the game.
No, it didn't.
No,
the other one
the
did. The handstand walk one did.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's fair.
Oh well, that was good. That was good, Tyler.
Ask Vellner. Ask Vellner how this went for him.
No one wants to ask Vellner, but thank you for offering. Okay, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to take these. I'd like to make Dave's workout for him. So let's take that triplet and decide what would the thruster? How much should the thrusters be, and how many reps?
If we're doing it, at least 225.
No, for 5 rounds.
I'm saying if we are doing it, I was making a joke.
For the ultimate,
you are doing it
because I'm the only one who could do it, Tyler. That's what the joke was.
Oh, gotcha.
For the ultimate test, for the ultimate workout, just one to test the fittest man in the world using Dave's workout.
I'd say 165.
They just did clean and jerks for sets of 10 at 185 in the semis.
I like 155 just to keep it faster.
5 rounds of 12 thrusters at 165, dude. That'd be rough.
Okay, so you
especially if you're pushing the pace.
Let's start there and we'll adjust. Okay, so we 12 thrusters at 165. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying with 10. Sorry. Okay.
5 rounds.
12 thrusters.
So 60.
Yeah.
And then 160 or 165.
No, he's saying 60 total reps is what he's
saying. Okay, and then how many muscle ups?
Same.
And are they bar muscle ups or
12?
Ring?
Same.
They're
bar muscle ups.
Okay, 12 bar muscle ups. And how far is the run?
Why not ring?
400 meter.
I don't know why not ring. That's a good question.
Because then it becomes a ring muscle up workout.
I don't think so.
You got 60. That would be
you have
60
ring muscle ups. It's just
you can go unbroken. I can go unbroken on all 5 rounds of the bar. I can't do that on the ring.
Well, a lot of people can't.
Yeah,
I'm
just using it like as a temperature gauge.
5 sets of 12. I really think only the Pat Vellners are going unbroken the whole time. That's
the rings.
So many. Yeah. For if you're pushing that type of workout, especially with the tricep that you're going to lock out on those thrusters, then it just becomes a ring muscle up workout.
What about starting with the run? You guys okay with the 12 thrusters, 12 bar muscle ups?
Yes, start with the run. Absolutely. Get them tired before they get into. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I like runs at the end just because of the
I would say you end on the thruster. That way people go for it, and you have the potential for people not missing that last.
You don't want. Thrusters. What do you think they'd miss more on the last 12 bar muscle ups or the last 12 thrusters?
No, you're right. You're right.
So run, thruster, bar muscle up.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you have to be diligent whenever you come back to the bar,
which is great because your legs are going to be shot from the run, and then you're going to have to push it on the thruster. Yeah, which is going to zap you on your bar muscle. Ooh, that's a good one, Dave.
There's no hiding.
It is.
There.
It is.
Hold on. For me and Chase, they're fixed it. They're fixed it.
What kind of a time cap would you put on that? 20 minutes.
I think 20.
What's the total run?
We
said a 400.
Yeah.
And why? In 5 rounds is needed. Not increase the thrusters maybe and make it 4 rounds. And
I like the 5.
You do okay. So this is the Dave workout. We've made it. It's official. This is the TDC workout. It's we made it for him on July 19th, 2024, 7:57 p.m. Caleb Beaver, Bill Grunler, Tyler Watkins, and John Young. A 400-meter run, 12 thrusters at 165, 12 bar muscle ups, 5 rounds.
I think you'd have to be pretty darn elite to get that in 20 minutes.
That's okay.
But if we
only want to do the work,
I'm letting you. Yeah, but that's how it should be, right? You should.
How fast would you say
to get it sub 20? I think you'd have to be pretty darn elite.
And so if Gazan and Ricky Garrard want to do this tomorrow to crown who the fittest is, they're only going to do one workout. What should the women's weight be?
165, 115.
115.
Yeah, that seems right.
Are you sure? That seems light for the girl.
That's what the conversion is.
It's all. Think about all that pressing, on the
125,
thrusters
165.
and then the bar muscle ups.
I mean, if you think about it, 2 minutes for the
so much
run.
pressing.
You got
which
1 minute.
is slow.
You got,
2 minutes is like
Right,
you're,
right,
you're,
right. Well,
you're cruising.
and it gives you transition time. So 2 minutes on your run,
Mhm.
1 minute for your thrusters, 1 minute for your bar muscle up.
You should be ahead of it in the
That's
first
4
round, and then the
times
second
5.
round, third round should be
Put you
even,
right at-
and then the
put you
last
right at
rounds
20.
you're a little behind. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So anyone out there, if you want to, you and a buddy are having a dispute over who the fittest person is, we've solved that for you. This is the ultimate workout.
Dang, how is Chase and JR not like said something in the chat yet?
Because they're not watching.
Because
How?
we killed
I'm
Chase.
shocked.
Because we killed Chase and
Chase is still at the pool, Bill.
That's
No,
right.
that's true.
yeah.
He
On
hasn't
the
left
bench.
that bleachers.
He hasn't even put a shirt on. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to solve it tomorrow, you can. Just you and your buddies go down to the park. 400-meter run, 165-pound thrusters by 12, 115 for the women, then 12 bar muscle ups, 5 rounds. If someone doesn't finish in 25 minutes, they should just stop.
20.
20.
You missed the stimulus.
I thought 20
Just
was
quit.
elite and 25
No, that's
was the
Oh,
20 is the elite
okay.
score.
I got you. Yeah,
And 20
25.
I
minute
would
cap
say if
for
you don't
regular
finish in
people.
third, go ahead and
No, I
Go
mean
ahead.
20.
Stop.
That's
Just
so
quit.
much space. Like if you're not in it in 25, then you're not good enough to do the workout.
change the workout. You know what's funny?
elite is 15. That's no.
No.
I'd say like Matt Fraser, elite Matt Fraser is 15.
How about
I would
Adler?
say,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he would be
I
good.
close to this.
He
yeah.
would be good.
Yeah.
you think you
I
can get
would
it
say-
in 15?
No, I mean, okay, like they're running 120. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's 40 seconds off. That's 40 seconds times 5 would
Say
be
you jump
bad.
right into the thrusters. Okay,
200
say 130. Say 130. You take 30 seconds to do the thrusters, and then the bar muscle ups. We'll say 30 seconds too. So that's 2.5 minutes. 2.5 times
Times
5
5.
Mhm.
is 12 and a half.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
and then
And then
you-
transition,
obviously you're going to fade
add
a little bit.
10%
You're going
for
to fade a
fade,
little
yeah.
bit, and then but like I would say the elite. When I say the really elite, I'm talking semifinals. Like you've made semifinals. You're one of the fittest people in the world. You're not at the games.
So
Yeah.
Nick was
And
right.
then-
Where's his comment? So Nick says elite time is 15. Hey, just to put that in perspective, that's running over a mile, 60 thrusters at 165 and 60 bar muscle up in just like 12 and a half.
Yeah, this is more like the
I
top
love doing
5,
that with
the top
workouts.
5 at the games, like the top 5. This is your they're way better than everybody.
Preposterous. Yeah.
Like you know how we say there's a tier of men, there's like 5 men that are in
Yeah.
the running to win it.
Yeah.
That's the time for
It's
those
them.
guys.
And
Yeah.
Tia.
Yeah, and like for the women, I think you take it all the way down to like Alexis Raptis, like that tier, and then Alexis Raptis, Emma Lawson, Alex Gazan, Emma Lawson, I already said her, and Tia, Gabby Magawa, and yeah, like those are the tiers.
You know what's funny about this workout to me is it feels like all hero workouts or old school CrossFit workouts that are named workouts. They all have some little quirk, like the weight will be 100.
You want to name
instead
this
of
Castro?
95. The weight being
Yeah, oh, yeah.
165 on this drives me nuts.
You want to call it Castro or TDC?
I think Castro. Castro sounds more like
Okay.
symbolic.
Castro, it's done.
Go ahead and text
Sounds
him.
more
Tell
fuck
him,
you.
tell him John Young made this for you. You're welcome.
No, I'm going to take that clip that Bill. I'm going
I
to take
just threw
that
it
clip
to
that
Chase
Bill.
and JR already.
I'm going to that clip that Bill made. Dave, we fixed it.
And then
We fixed it.
then he'll be like, "Who? John who?"
All right, guys.